Hello. I am here eating a bowl of cereal. We have to toss it first. We have to toss the cereal. You know, gotta layer up how the sogginess of the cereal is gonna work out, right? Some ASMR for you folks. I know how you like it. Wait, what brain short circuit drawing? What? What? Why? What is this in what? Yeah? I don't know. Oh god. My cereal. This is fine. I don't want the bottom like too soggy today, so here I'll toss it. You know, the good way on how to eat cereal, right? Oh yeah. Makes it flexible. This is how this works. Where'd my pen go? There it is. Okay. Let's give me a moment. Give me one moment. Okay. We'll be drawing a character. Let's see if I can even draw this character. I've never, you know, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work out. My Archer's OST desk I made didn't work. Yeah, I tried to do one, and like it works on computer, but it doesn't work in the car CD player, and I didn't know what happened. I don't know. Did I like try to do one? I don't know. It is what it is. I'll try again, maybe later. We'll do this. Let's see here. How does this character look? How are we doing this? We'll... Okay. Okay. Is my mic set up properly? Maybe. Hopefully. Well... Has a big snoot. Well, you know, it's big. Might need to be bigger for this lad. Michael, hello. Kettle. Yeah, cause I'm doing. I was reminded yesterday that I forgot to draw one password character, so. Oh, did Ryan see that? Amazing. Amazing. Look, we all know how he is. You give him a little praise, and he suddenly, you know. Let's see here. We'll keep this clip forever. Good, good. Oh, I guess his head needs to be a little higher. To cook him a steak with an iron, amazing. You know, I think I make pretty good steaks. I'm just saying. Let's see here. What are you doing? PNG, it looks good. Okay. You know, I don't know the personality of this lad. Not really. He has, like, dialogue in 2 scenes in this game. And one of them's a bad ending. What was it? Was it Path D that you get to see him? The deliverer of bad news? Yeah. I was like, oh shit, he is a character in the game, and like, he doesn't have a portrait, but he's in a CG. He's in like 2. by the best Dave. Distress Dave. It's good. It's good. I'm into it. It's pretty good. Look, Dave needs to be distressed so he can be his most powerful. To figure out how to balance this out a bit. I don't know, I don't draw bowls. Not a lot of practice there. Maybe I should what was his name? Chester? I'm gonna draw. Maybe I should draw Chester sometime. Who am I kidding? I'm not drawing anyone from Extra. That's not happening. Well, maybe Richard at some point. At some point. Not anytime soon. It's curved a little too much. Ah, hello, Leon. Trying to figure out This lad's proportions. I don't know how big the ears should be. How big is how? I don't know. I don't know how it'd be with these. Esto. There we go. I mean, I'm looking forward to when this lad gets an actual portrait. Maybe then I'll actually know how to draw him. Is this a vest? I'm looking at this like outfit, like what am I looking at? What do he look like? He's like a what, he's a police officer? So he has like a Vesta thing? that's what this is? It got his little name tag, says Barker? I guess his last name is Barker? Oh no, he shows up in like one scene of Password. But he's like the last named character I haven't drawn, so there we go. Oh. No. Cool. This will take us a bit. Figure out the... Ah, Billy, hello. I'm going to assume this man has, like, a chin. Like a large one. Maybe we'll have to... Josh is not drawing the right bull. At some point. At some point. You know, I thought about going like, oh, maybe I'll do the same thing for Minnow Hotel or something. Like, draw the main cast, and then I realized, oh god, then I'd have to draw, like Coda. Or that other Minotaur. Can't have that. So, that's not happening. The joke must persist. Joking quotes. Well, I mean, like, it is and it isn't, right? Like... Man, you think I could get away with drawing, like, the cast of Minnow Hotel and just not draw Asterion? Wouldn't that be funny? I think that would be funny. Here's the Minotaur, draws Oscar, draws Storm, like, whatever. You don't like Asterion? It's not that I don't like Asterion, it's more that I don't feel anything towards Asterion. It's like, oh, he's there. Oh, he sure do be written. There's nothing wrong with how he's written. Like, he's a good character. He does the thing. Wow, I'm not interested. Like, I do not have a personal investment in this romance. It's not as bad of a wow, I don't care as, like, you know, Amicus Adastra. Like, Asterion's not that low on the totem pole. I'm gonna sneeze. But it's, you know. He's almost, like, too polite in that he doesn't feel real. There we go. Like, you know what I mean? I know that's an odd criticism, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, emote. I know that's part of his character. I know there are lore reasons, but that makes it to where I'm less invested in, like, a personal romance with him. It is a personal thing, not a criticism of the character. Yeah. You know how it is. Did you miss anything? Not really. Other than Magical Girl Mahjong. That show's fun. That show's real fun. I don't know. Like, sure, I don't know what's happening. I don't know the rules to Mahjong. Characters just, like, start shouting things like, Richi! Pon! Sumo! Like, while, like, tossing, like, things everywhere. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, I guess. I clapped when I saw it. I clapped when Saki walked into the ring, you know. That show's weirdly fun. It is like an ecchi series, so you do have to goad over like the girls wetting themselves over how like hot and steamy the Mahjong games get, but like aside from that, like it only gets like egregious when like the girls' legs are like sweating and blushing and they're like what are we doing here? What are we I don't know. Alright, see ya, Dodge. Yeah, Selkie, it'll like show a close-up of the girl's legs trembling, their thighs red and sweating. And I'm just like, girl, calm down. It's not that serious. I don't even know what a furry tet is, like... But, you know, everyone I was watching with was like, oh my god, she's in furry gen! So I don't know. I don't know how Mahjong works. Hmm. I need a much smaller eraser. Hmm. Hmm. Does this man just have, like, somewhat anime pro tag hair? I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell. Or what was it? Default character. Ah, Crystal, hello. Alright, see you, Limon. Kicks down the door. What? Grizz. Oh, hello. Yeah. Hurry. Balancing. Horn. Drawing the Moo Boys? I guess I am. I do not have a lot of experience drawing the Moo Boys, but you know, we'll try. Practice makes perfect. I don't know. I was always taught that that wasn't correct. I was always taught, like, practice makes habits. So don't practice incorrectly. And I'm like, I'm 6. I don't. Like, I don't know. So I had a lot of teachers throughout, like, schooling that would always yell at me at that, like, no, practice makes habits. You have to learn how to, you have to learn how to actually, like, learn. Josh, do you remember me? I remember seeing the name Crystal in chat every now and again, but like anything more specific, no, I'm sorry. I am the forgetful person. What about me? Do you remember me? Do I remember you, Grace? It's been 20 years. You need. Oh my god! I still don't know what that is. Alright, see you, Crystal. I'm never gonna know what that joke is. Too lazy to look it up. Maybe it's better this way. Maybe it's better this way. I assume this is a best. I'm going to assume. I don't know. But I'm going to assume. And it was no accident? Oh my god. Deeper into the realm of sleep. Stop. Stop. We do not do that here. We are not going To Kingdom Hearts this up. No. No. That is not going to happen. Ethel. Actually, there we go. That's a little bit better. Are you saying Kyrie's not inside? Stop! Stop. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is terrible. Sometimes I'm like, man, I haven't played the first game in like 7 years. Maybe I should, and then I have to stop myself and go, no, no, you can't. You can't do this to yourself. I have to try to like convince myself. They announced the Madama support. Oh my god. Eventually it'll happen. Look, we got 1 card of support this year. Well, isn't that amazing? It's a clone of a card every other clan got, but like, you know, it's a card that has the new Matama icon on it, I guess. You know, it's better than nothing. Oh, I should probably make it look like he's wearing sleeves, shouldn't I? He wouldn't just be wearing, like... Did I make him too wide? Is that what's happening? I know his, like, sides aren't aligned properly. I'll fix that momentarily, but... you know. Into another co-op puzzle game? What idea? Oh wait, looks so undick blend. Venny, do you want a real answer? Do you want a real answer? Because I have one. I'd rather replay Kingdom Hearts. Like all the mainline titles. Like I'd rather play like the story so far than watch the whole of the MCU. Kingdom Hearts hurts less. Because at least that one's just like dumb. It'd probably take less time to play. You're not wrong. At this point, like if we're like for the MCU, do we have to count the TV shows? Like, would we be counting that? Because fuck, I would die. Like, sure, I haven't watched Moon Knight. I'm sure that one's questionable. WandaVision was quite enjoyable. I hear that. I'm not sure if I believe that, but I hear that. Is it, like, enjoyable for MCU? Is that what it is? That's how my mind auto-corrects things like that. It's like, oh, is it enjoyable, like, for the MCU? Like... Moon Knight is intriguing, but not mandatory. When you say intriguing, what do you mean? Like... Because when I hear Moon Knight TV series, I'm like, so it's not going to be interesting. Just because it's like, well, there's no way it's going to be as fun. As, like, Moon Knight in the comics. But I guess, you know, they're different characters at this point. I understand. I understand. Or they're the same character. I know that, like, people were complaining that, like, about a year ago, they, like, completely changed Moon Knight's character in the comics. I assume that was to put him in line with the TV version. Which, like, that sucks for fans. Like, I'm sure this one was actually just a coincidence, but I thought it was really funny that, like, Ewing's run on Guardians of the Galaxy ended, like, within the same half year as Volume 3's release, and I'm like, I'm sure that was like a whew for Marvel, right? Like, they probably would not want Ewing's run around to promote the Guardians title with the movie around, because it's like, damn, if you know anything about how Ewing writes books, it's, you know, so I like Ewing's writing, right? I am, in fact, one of those fans that's like, Ewing's fun. He does the weird shit. Time for Peter Quill to go on an existential nightmare journey for, like, 4 issues and then come back with a completely different personality. I'm sure they've changed that by now in the current run. Because, like, boy, did that not feel like Peter. But it did feel like an Ewing character, so, you know. It's kind of like when Ewing was writing Hulk, and it was like, damn! Ewing, what are you doing? I'm so here for it. Grabs popcorn bowl. Like, every month I'm sitting there like, I'm so excited to see what Ewing does every month. Wow, the Hulk cast is so miserable. Let's go. Villains show up, they're miserable too. I'm like, ah, no one's happy. It's amazing. Like, Samuel shows up and it's just like a time. You had that one issue where this, like, rando dad tries to shoot his own daughter, and it's like, oh, lit, let's go! How far will the depression go this time, Ewing? How far? He's writing Venom right now. From what I understand, Venom fans don't like his run on Venom. Which, like, I'm not fully caught up with it. I am reading it every once in a while, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening, Ewing, but I'm here for the ride at this point. Venom is like this 14-year-old kid right now, because it's like this, Dylan has the symbiote currently. And Eddie is off being like a time-traveling space god. It's such a time. Have you heard about Vriska Universe? Vriska Universe. I don't know. I don't know what that is. What the fuck are even comics? Comic books are comic books. It's just kind of its own thing. It's so much fun. It's like, man, there's no rules here. And that's why I like reading comics. There's like no rules when it comes to writing over there. Any idea is allowed to exist, no matter how bad. And they'll just go for it, right? It's fun. Like, even the comics I don't particularly like, I'm always like, I'm glad this exists. Unless it's the New 52. Then we are not happy that this exists. But, like, mostly anything else, I'm like, you know, it was a fun time. Maybe fun's not the right word, but, you know, I certainly had a new experience. Steven Universe screenshots redrawn with Tumblr sexy men. Let's not. Let's not do that. I don't think I want this. No. WandaVision is probably the best MCU series. Oh, neat. That's good for Vision. That's a character that doesn't get, like, too much play. Oh, excuse me. I know that there are some references to, like, John Byrne's run on, Vision. There's, like, some references in there, but, like, I don't know. I do like that version of Vision. That's when he becomes white. Man, there was so much drama in that run of Avengers, right? Like, you have, like, after Wanda, like, goes through all of this stuff to be with her man, and then, like, she runs into the Avengers laboratory, and he's now been, like, disassembled on, like, a table. She just breaks down crying, like... I feel like that was around the same time as the Slap. With, you know, best comic book character, Hank Pym. If I remember right. I think that was around the same time. There was so much drama back then in comic books. I miss it. Like, going back and reading, like, the 80s era, like, 70s and 80s, it's just like, what a wild time. Let's go. Though definitely the 60s was Marvel at its most wild. You ever go back and read, like, the Ditko era of Spider-Man, and you just go, like, who is this? Like, when people always go, like, no, Spider-Man has to be, he's like this because he's like me for real, for real. Like, you know, those arguments. And I'm like, have you gone back and read some of the earlier Spider-Man stuff? Peter's an ass. It's amazing. I love the internal monologues of, like, early, like, 60s Peter, where he just sounds like a supervillain. He's just like, oh, I'll show them. Huh, I have powers now. I could throw them off a roof. And it's like, Peter. Peter. Calm down. I know that you're a teenager, but calm down. Wasn't that in the show when he had the Venom suit? Oh, so Venny, if you don't know, the Venom symbiote changing the personality of the person, that is only an adaptation thing. That is not in the comics. That is just a change in adaptation. So, like, Peter's just kind of an ass? And that's okay. Actually, in the Venom storyline, he never came off as, like, an asshole. He was more, like, really scared of what was happening. Because, like, there was weird things with the Black Spider-Man suit at the time, but it wasn't, like, you know, it wasn't Venom yet, right? Because of how, like, you know... That's puberty. Well, at that point, Peter was in his, like, mid-20s, so I don't think he was going through puberty anymore, right? Or you talk about the mood swings from when he was, like... He still comes off as a supervillain every now and again. You know, it's the reason why, like, Green Goblin is his, like, main foil. You know, since, Norman's the kind of guy that is like, no, just be a supervillain. Just live your best life. Just be a supervillain. Like, he's almost as bad as Professor Zoom, you know? Where he's like, ah, Peter, this thing that happened to you, that was me! I'm the one that drugged Harry. Alright, see ya, Billy. It's such a fun time. I wish I still liked Flash comics. I haven't really, like, read them in, like, years, and every time I check in, I always feel like my reaction is just... I was like, oh, what happened to Wally this month? Oh, he got shot and died. Okay. So when are we bringing him back? 2 months from now? Okay. I'll guess I'll wait and see how that goes. You know what? It is nice that DC decided to be really nice to Wally and retcon the fact that he is no longer a mass murderer. How nice. I remember when that happened. We try to forget. Now it's not canon, so it's like, thank God. It's like, I kind of want to know, like, who just hates Wally over at DC? Who at editorial just hates Wally? Because whoever it is, they clearly hate Wally as much as I dislike Barry Allen. Because every time I see Barry, I'm like, hashtag not my Flash. I'll take Jay. I think Jay is fun. But, like, you know, Wally is my Flash. I am, in fact, a 90s and 2000s kid, so... My Flash is Wally, just like how my Green Lantern is Kyle. Poor Kyle. I mean, the Green Lantern book currently isn't bad. Maybe we'll see Kyle again one day. Maybe Jessica will come back. Maybe they'll remember that, like, she exists, and, you know, because the last time we saw her, she wasn't doing, well, I guess the last time I saw Jessica, she wasn't doing too great. But that happens sometimes in comics, you know, like, they'll try to, like, have, like, a character hook to be like, oh, you'll be excited to, like, check out this character and what's gonna happen with them, right? So trying to pipe for the character that never really pays off, so they never, like, give an answer, right? I remember back in, like, 2016, Marvel was, like, testing the ground. Was it 2016? No, it was like 2017 or 2018 or some shit. Marvel had released all of these legacy books that was, like, single, like, one-shots for characters and teams that hadn't had comics in a while, let's say, to see how well they would sell, and, like, if there was, like, a lot of buzz around, like, these releases, right? And one of the titles that got these, one of these one-shots was the Power Pack, one of my favorite teams in the Marvel Universe. I love the Power Pack. They're great. And, like, at that time, like, Julie of the Power Pack was no longer... Like, the Power Pack had disbanded, right? And the previous leader of the Power Pack, Alex, was lost in time. Julie was at college, so she moved away, and Jack was in his rebellious phase, and the legacy issue was the youngest member of that team, Katie, sitting in a counselor's office crying about how her family isn't together anymore. And then that's just how they left the Power Pack for years. I was like, oh, we finally get to check in on the Power Pack. Oh, it's just Katie crying that her family is gone. Okay. Are we gonna bring, like, the family back together? Are we gonna do that? No? Okay. We got them back in 2020, but they also haven't shown up since then either, so... I bought those comics. When we finally got like a Power Pack miniseries back in 2020, I ate that shit up. I was like, every month I would rush to the comic shop and be like, a new issue of Power Pack. And yeah, I get it. That's not a team that people like care about. So apparently they want to put them somewhere? Like for an adaptation, I don't think it's gonna be in the MCU, but they do want to make like a Disney Plus show for the Power Pack. That was pitched. We know that that was pitched. But we don't know, like, to what degree. I don't know if I want that. But at the same time, like, that would give them something. Like, it's almost like at this point, maybe having something is better than nothing for that team. I hope if they do bring it to, like, adaptation, they at least make it... I hope they just remember the mission statement of that team. That's all I really hope for. Because that team was, like, created to be a kids' comedy. Like, it is meant to be just, like, a bunch of kids kind of having fun. I say just a bunch of kids. Like, it's 4 siblings, so, like, 2 brothers and 2 sisters. So it's like, oh, they have like the family dynamic, they care about one another, and it's whatever, right? But they always had like more lighthearted adventures. So I'm hoping they at least like stick to that if it gets adapted. I don't want a Young Justice situation again, right? Because then we have to like, then we would have to deal with the fallout of that. Like, I almost think it would be fun if they put the... it's odd. Because I'm like, it would be cool if they brought in the Power Pack when they introduced the 4 into the MCU. But I also just don't believe that we'll get like a good version of the 4 in the MCU. Like, that's just a team that's never been adapted well. I say never. I've seen one good adaptation of the Fantastic Four. And that was in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, because that's like the only Marvel adaptation that I legitimately like. Well, there is... You have Spectacular Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man was pretty good. But, you know, that also has, like, Greg Weisman. So, like, I'm a little bit of a slut for his work. Except for Young Justice. That was, like, the one thing from him that I was kind of like, I don't know if this is it, Chief. Like... I don't know if I like this. How does hat work? I just did that. Does that make it look like hat? Has a little bill? Would you be able to see the thingy thing? I don't know how this works. I don't know how. We'll do it like this. We'll do it like this for now. Oh, the shoulder's a little lopsided, but that's okay. We'll just deal with that. You know, that's fine. That's fine. I'll be back in a minute. I need to check on a pot of boiling things. Okay, I didn't have to refill the water yet. Oh, I didn't forget about it. I knew that it was there. I just had it on a lower temperature so it wouldn't, like, boil out the water, like... Because it needs to boil for, like, a few hours. What are you simmering? Just some beef. I'm thinking of making curry later, so I'm tenderizing some beef. Where's thing? Two beef, yeah. Start some beef with someone. Oh my god. Retroactively remove Dubatama. Quizu, please. Quizu. Not my boy. Not like this. I'm finally getting, like, I can finally run Oboro again. I can dominate again. Can I write letters? Oh shit, I made it mostly fit well. Oh my god! Wait, you start your It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what to do with the Sphingy. I don't know, you'll just be there. You know, sometimes fingers be that way. Sometimes they're just there. This is why I like to not draw, like, the extra finger, because, you know, The pinky sometimes just feels awkward sitting off to the side. So you know what? This is a little. That's why I do this. I mean, Hoyt looks so sad in the CG he's in that I was like, you know what? Let's draw him as a smiley boy. Let's draw him as a smile boy. Do I know if that's correct or not? Not at all. But for today, he'll be a smiley boy. Because he's delivering back. I mean, I know. Like, I get it. But I just wanted to draw a smiley boy. I almost always draw characters all smiley. That's just what I like doing. You could. I mean, I could. That feels so self-indulgent. You know, that's. I try not to do that. An attempt is made to not be self-indulgent. It doesn't work, but the attempt is made. I mean, it's not wrong. What if I just like Leo? What's wrong with liking Leo? Everyone's always like, but why, Josh? And I'm like, but why not? Like, he's cute. He's like kind of bad at what he's trying to do. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's like, would I just let Leo think he's gaslighting me? Probably. I'd be like, you know what, you can. I mean, you don't even need to, for one thing. Like, come on, Leo. Like, you can just ask like a normal person. It's no worries, no judgments. Even I will sometimes have microwavable dinners. You know, just be that way sometimes. Sometimes I go to the grocery store and there's like a 5 for 5 sale on like microwavable dinners. And I'm like, holy shit. And, you know, I buy a stack and, you know, that's food for the week. You know what I mean? They're pretty tasty. Well, I don't agree with that, Cirrus. I wouldn't say they're tasty. They're just... They're serviceable. They're serviceable. Like, if I'm eating a microwaved dinner, I'm not doing that because, ooh, it's scrumptious. No, it's just convenient and cheap. And sometimes they're not even cheap. Sometimes I'll see the prices on them bitches, and I'm like, no. That's why I only get them when they're on sale. Peter should buy the party pizzas. He really should. The Tostino? I don't. What was the brand? I don't remember. It's fine. This is what I get for putting the keys for my two brushes right next to one another. How are we going to... There, then we can clean that up a bit. Well, that eraser's way too big. No, we can't have that. We need a small eraser. The microwavable dinner that like they described, right? It was like mashed potatoes and like rib meat, I think is how they described it. And I'm like, no, I don't like the potato-based microwavable dinners. Like usually the ones that I get are the pasta ones. Cause I'm like, I think the noodles keep a little better than like the potato ones, you know? And I usually just like, cause I usually just get the like some Alfredo ass like ones. Or it's just like, yeah, we'll get like a pasta. Like, we'll just do that. Well, it keeps a little bit better. Still not great, you know, you're still eating like an overly soggy pasta dish. And I was like, oh, this kind of sucks. But you know, it was $1. So, you know, sometimes it be that way. Yeah. You know, it's like when you go eat like Little Caesars pizza or something, and it's like, yeah, you're here for how cheap this is, not because it's good. It's not. But sometimes, you know, I just had some awful instant ramen. Right? Man, instant ramen is awful for the most part. Like, there are so few decent instant ramen brands. And even then, it's like you have to go out of your way to like find them. At least here in the States. Like, sure, if I was in like the Great and Glorious Nihongos, you know, you could probably just go to a Family Mart and find it for 100 yen. I do wish America did convenience stores like Japan. That's one of the few things where I'm like, man, why does Japan do this so much better? Like, to a ludicrous extreme. Like, Kombinis, 10 out of 10. They're so good. You go to like a late night Kombini, you pick up some chicken on a stick, like, lit. There we go. Nope. I'll get this one day. That looks good enough. He's gonna look a lot rounder than when I what I originally sketched, but you know, maybe that's what people want. Maybe people want a nice round boy. Definitely. I mean, I prefer drawing things a little more round, you know? I mean, I saw people in, like, what was it, the Echo Discord? Someone posted my Leo drawing there. And people were just commenting on the belly. And I'm like, is the belly that big? Like, did I... It's not that big, right? Fight him again. Oh my god. Terrible. Terrible. You just have me, but that's just how I assume Leo is. They like comment multiple times that he has like a belly. It's not my fault. Gave him that pair. Oh my god. Okay. That's how we will. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I've never drawn like anyone else like that though. Well, I mean, there's like the one bad drawing I did of Bandit that one time, but like I don't give people that body type often. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, okay, but I do really like big arms. That's not a secret. That's... Big arms just look nice. Just very apparent. That's fine. Hoyt's looking fine. He's a happy boy. Man, they should just have this track playing 24/7 in the new, if, I'm not saying when, I'm saying if, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Timing. If, Kemiya ever gets another build. Big if, it really is though. I mean, personally, I don't ever want to see it updated. I think the joke is just too good. We'll get another Adastra spin-off. What would they possibly spin off into another one? What, are we gonna get, like, Cassius and, what's the... I don't remember his name. Alex. Are we gonna just get, like, a buddy road trip with Alex and, Cassius? A buddy road trip, if you will. That sounds fun. Oh my god. Virginia wouldn't go on a, like, buddy road trip. She's too busy girl bossing it up. The whole side cast and have it take place during Adastra. Oh my god. Do I understand the order of events and the Adastra timeline? No. I also don't care. So I have that going for me. Do I care about Amykins? Amykins? That's what it is, yeah. No, not really. Interia really makes yeah, well, how do I even feel about Interia? Like, I read it and was just like, I don't care. The like characters are talking and my mind starts to glaze over because I'm just like, I don't care. Like Marco starts like talking and I'm like, shut up. Why are you here? It quickly lost steam. It had steam to begin with? I don't know. Right away. I'm like, I'm so checked out. Why did it have to be a secret? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. I'm sure it'll work out in the end for fans. I don't care. They can do what he wants. I don't know. Maybe they'll have what's it called? Maybe Marco will off himself by the end. I don't know. Maybe Kato will revive from the dead and finally take out Marco, as in the true ending. And you know. I still think it would have been really funny if that would have been the canon ending that they went with, was the Marco death one. That one's my favorite ending. That one's funny. Also, it's the correct choice. When they're like, are you going to defy the parents? It's like, well, yes. Yeah? Hasn't the game taught me not to trust the parents? Right? I thought it was so weird that that gives you the bad ending, or at least the Marco death ending. It was probably something I'm just not getting. No, you don't get it. The Marco death. I mean, it's my good ending. I still think that was one of the best moments for the channel, where I got that ending and was like, well, playthrough done. And Darian and I move on to a different game. Oh, the comment section on that video. It was, I wouldn't say hate comments, but, you know, I would get comments of like, oh, it would be great if you got the actual ending, or oh, this is where you decided to okay. Like, it was a lot of like that. You know, because the comment section is usually full of a bunch of bottoms. Oh, I never actually cleaned up that line. Whoops! Benson. It's fine, it's fine. Hello, Vanille. Is it the wake up time for you, or is it the lunch time for you? I always get them mixed up. You just parked your car. Okay, okay. I see, I see. I understand. Yeah. Woke up an hour ago? Yo, same. Not actually. I woke up like maybe 2.5 hours ago, but... You know, it's fine. Oh, you're like 6 hours ahead of me. Okay. I can never tell time zones. I don't know. I'm too dumb for this shit. Wait, how did I fuck up this ear that badly? Wait a minute. We'll fix this ear. There we go. That's a little floppier. The Imaginary Kingdom, is it? I don't know. I've never heard France be referred to as that. Oh. Oh, I'm drawing the last password character. I was reminded I missed a boy, so we're drawing a Hoyt. You know, we don't want to miss any of the password boys, so gotta draw Hoyt. The password bias. I mean, I like that game. Wait, do you like it, or do you... Wait. Wait. That's the same question, right? Wait, am I reading this wrong? Wait. Am I confusing myself? Don't think about it? Okay. I feel like you subconsciously or consciously forget about someone also. Look, I just, you know, Florencia's fun, but I don't know. I guess I did draw Jenna for the Echo cast, so maybe I should draw Florencia. I do forget that she exists sometimes. That is true. How much of a hassle would it be to draw the Minnow cast? I guess I could do that after drawing some more of the Echo cast. There aren't as many characters. There are a lot of characters in Minnow Hotel. That main cast is gigantic. Gotta draw Greta. I would only draw Greta. I would just draw Greta, post and go, I've drawn the entirety. I've drawn the only relevant characters in Minotaur Hotel. You know what? She do just be the best, though. You know what I mean? She comes in, she's a great time. You get to bully her husband. It's great. Would bully again. I'm being lazy. There we go. I think the problem is that, like, off the top of my head, the only characters from Minnow Hotel that I'm like, oh, I'd want to draw them would be, like, kind of just Storm and Robert. Not even P. P's fun, but, like, he's actually, like, he's not my favorite. favorite is Robert. I'm like, look at this lad. He's so... I don't know, nonchalant about everything. It's kind of nice. Everyone else got so much drama. Alright, see you, Vanel. And then you just have, like... Or I guess, like, actively has drama, right? And you can just chat with Robert, and it's just kind of like a normal-ass conversation. I'm like, I kind of like this. Kind of like this a lot. You think, of course, Robert. That Robert wishes he was as good. Instead, he's a basic-ass bottom bitch. Like, terrible. Cry harder, Robert. Maybe that'll be better. It's like, oh, there's so much whining from this lad, like... He's just sitting there complaining half the time. I'm like, sir. Sir. Do you need a dicking that badly? That's what I think of when I think Robert from Core. Like, you remember what happened to his last boyfriend? Yeah, cry about it. God, he really does. Is this even a line? Eh, it's like fine enough. Yeah. You know, at least he doesn't whine. Oh, it's not whining. You have, like... You have the cuck, right? I forget his name already. You know which one I'm talking about when I say the cuck. Like, he's a whiner as well. Not about being cucked. That he's okay with. That lad is so okay with this. Almost concerningly so. Where I'm just like, sir? Sir? Are you okay? I don't really care, but you know, I'm just asking some questions. I mean, I like Mike. I like Mike in that game. But even then, it's a very generic opinion from me. Ooh, I like the big one. That shows off his arms. Wow, what a novel. A novel take from me. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see. That is not correct. That's not correct either. Rule. Those look like a happier boy. A happier Hoyt. A better time. It's a better visit, you know. I had a pretty consistent curve. There we go. Okay. We can start on this. There we go. Eto. Hmm. Eh. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go check if I need to refill the pot. Eh. Okay. I'm back. I dumped carrots into the pot. So I can have carrots. I don't know, I like boiled carrots. I don't know about you all. Like, I actually don't like raw carrots that much. That's not a thing that I like. Like, I like sauteed carrots and like boiled carrots. Raw cold carrots equal perfect. I mean, I get it, and I know that's like, it's just not a me thing. Like, I like just sauteing carrots and like salt and butter. How does he look? Oh, happy boy. Soft and mushy carrots are a nightmare. I mean, I get it. I get not liking that. It's no worries. Yeah. Eto. Just mutes the flavor. Oh, I get that. Because it really does. Like, as soon as you cook a carrot, like, it just kind of absorbs the flavor of whatever it's cooked with. Rather than, like, it does completely lose its carrot taste. Like, that is very true. Quieto. Quieto. Here we go. taco soup is bad. It depends on the soup. I find that, like... how do I want to word this? I want to word this without... I've never liked... English style soups. Like, not really. The only soups I've ever really liked are the, like, Asian ones I grew up with. So, like, I do enjoy, like sukiyaki is, like, my favorite. Because it's really sweet. And when you cook it with other stuff, it is neat. I like it. I think I still have, like, some mushroom sukiyaki in my pantry. Like the broth for that. Do I want like a normal like a vegetable based shabu shabu like is also really good, but has it doesn't have as much flavor to it, like, on its own. That's something I like about sukiyaki, is that it has, like, a lot of, like, flavor on its own. Like, when you're making, like, a traditional, like, a more traditional, like, shabu shabu, hot pot, whatever, like, most of the flavor comes from what you put into it rather than, like, the broth itself. And, like, that's cool and all, but I want a little extra flavor in the... Wait, that's not a soup, Selkie. That's a category. Because what? Lentils are, like, a thing you put in soup. Like, what soup is this? Because what? You could... I could just, like, make tomato soup and be like, ah, this is a vegetarian soup. Like, that would be correct, but that doesn't tell you what it is. Like, what? Do you just mean, like, any soup with lentils in it? Like, okay. Well, you gotta say the correct thing, Selkie. Ah, see, Selkie, you can't get away with that. Because the way you participate in conversation, doesn't let you get away with that, like, at all. Because you don't just nod along. You'll say something, and that opens you up. Like, to be scrutinized. Like, come on. You actively do it to yourself. We'll fix up those stray pixels later. There we go. we go. We will do it this way. Just, yeah, we'll do it this way. I feel like we'll be here for a minute. Me cleaning up these letters. Actually, is that everything? Oh, I guess I didn't draw his shirt. His little, just the, there we go. I can turn off that layer. Kind of check things. There we go. Oh, whoops. That is something we need to fix. There we go. Okay, so now we will Okay. Ah, Crystal, welcome back. I guess I also never. Give me one moment. Yep. No, there we go. We'll just fixes that issue. Oh, this is the last password character I haven't drawn. Is Hoyt. We do have to do this at some point. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. There. How does Wheat look? I don't even know how to spell this lad's name. Wait a minute. It's fine. I'm sure I can find it in my folder, even if I spell it wrong. Wheat. Oh, wheat. Okay. Is that how it's spelled? Alright. There we go. There. Well, I'm going to get back to cooking the rest of my food. So, amazing. But I'll end the stream here, guys, and I will cook some dinner for myself, maybe, and I'll see you guys around.